Am I the only one who doesn't answer phone calls if I don't know who's calling me? I just let that beep go to voicemail. Bad habit of mine undefined. It's called screening calls and it's pretty common. It even goes back to the ancient times of answering machines. I reread ancient times/answering machines several times. And then realized the truth. I am old. I remember when it was new technology. And my dad told us not to touch it. Because it was set so that only he could use it. He also told us that he could hear us through it. From the office. And he always knew what we were doing. We started spending a lot more time outside or in our rooms after the all-powerful answering machine arrived. I don't even answer the door when someone comes a-knockin'. Oh hell no. If I'm not expecting you, I don't want you. I didn't sign up for Peeping Publishers Clearing House. Nothing pisses me off more when it's like 8 at night and I just wanna be alone and have a few beers maybe and someone comes and knocks on my door without ever even messaging me. Not gonna lie. I'm such a cunt I might even call the cops on these trespassers. Nah. I'm even more of a cunt than you. Someone comes too close to my front door. I go up to the murder hole and pour boiling oil on them. I need to invest in a murder hole. I just don't plain answer anymore if they're not in my contacts. If it's important or official, they'll leave a message or mail something. I get at least 8 BS calls throughout the day every day. Exactly. BS calls. Real calls is like 10. One, so it's never worth answering. Nope. I screen all my calls too. If you are not in my contacts, you can leave a message. Too many spam calls to deal with that crap all day. I love to pick up the phone and say one of the following. Good afternoon. This is Joe's Crematorium where you kill M, we grill M. This is Sharon's abortion clinic and pizzeria where yesterday's loss is today's sauce. Welcome to the back rooms. Is there an unwanted person in your life? We can help. Hello. This is London's finest open coffin graveyard. How may I help you? They usually disconnect after that. Wonder why? LOL, this is great but EU undefined. If it's important, they'll leave a message or send an email or text. I used to worry that it might be someone I knew. But if it's really urgent and you're not a bot, you'd message me. Not at all. And Google Pixel phones make this even easier because they have top-notch call screening. I can confirm this statement. Same. Double beep yet. I love that 1% even make it to voicemail. And when they do, the assistant shuts them down. I don't know anyone that answers unknown numbers. Even my 80-year-old parents screen their calls. I'd salt, it's the new norm. I used to own a bar and grill and got tons of calls from unknown numbers on my cell. I almost always answered and just started saying hi. This is plow_king when I took a call as it saved time. There are so many spam/scam callers. It's a huge waste of time to answer calls without a clear caller ID. If I see the same number repeatedly call, I will answer because you can receive an important call from someone who is not known to your phone. I don't answer for people PFT. I set my phone to not ring at all if it's unrecognized number. If you have iPhone, it's in your settings. Settings, phone, silence unknown callers on/off. I think I love you. Off to do this. ETA. Done. You have just changed my life. How did I not know this existed? No. Did you actually think you were the only one who does that? Really? Most likely looking for validation and easy karma. I answer them and say something stupid like Baba Booey, then I hang up. You're not even the only one to ask this question. Nope. Scammers even trick the system into telling you the call is coming from your area code. The idea is you're more likely to pick up. If they are hiding who they are, I don't answer. Probably half of the calls I get are the auto warranty or Marriott Hotels scam. The phone companies are going to make phones worthless by allowing this beep to go on. Nope. I only answer if I recognize the number and social anxiety. It pretty much shuts me down every time. Isn't that like everyone these days? You are definitely the only one. Weirdo. Yes. Of course. Anyone who asks, am I the only one? Or is it normal? Or does anyone else? Clearly is always the single outlier out of 8 billion people in the world. /rant_about_silly_questions. I mean, you know what subreddit you're on, right? No. No. I have no idea. I can't possibly read the URL, the header or the banner. Because I'm totally illiterate. I mean, if I could do that, I might find out there's r/does anybody else/ or r/amathianly1/ or r/is it normal/. But since I'm unable to read, I can't figure that out. Seriously. You reply to a sarcastic rant and you think you're not going to get more of it? I wonder if the mods could set up auto moderator to look for those phrases at the beginning of the title and have a stickied comment that suggests there might be a more appropriate sub. Cool your jets, my dude. A. I'm not your dude. B. I'm really just being silly. Okay, my dude. Unfortunately, there are periods when I'm expecting calls from people I don't know. So have to answer every call. But generally, yes. It helps that I have really good voicemail Google Voice that sends me an automatic transcript. So I don't even need to actively check my voicemail. Never heard of No Doubt. Huh. My rule is, if it's urgent they will leave a voicemail. Obviously only for numbers I don't know. But it hasn't failed me yet. I used to answer phone calls from numbers that I do not recognize. But then I started getting hit with an insane amount of robocalls. Due to the surge of incoming robocalls, I no longer answer calls I do not recognize. Pretty sure just about everyone does this these days. Why would you be the only one? This is literally common sense. Not at all. Yep. Just you. Nope. I Google the number straight after too. Yeah. You're the only one. Numbers not in my contacts don't even ring on my phone. Anyone legit can leave a message. My phone has a system where you can press a button upon being called that will send them an automated message asking why they are calling. And I get a transcript of that message and then decide whether or not it is worth answering. Most of the time, if it is a spam caller, they hang up as soon as the message starts. No. Doing it myself. Unless the name is in my contact list or I'm expecting a call from that number, I won't pick it up. I probably won't even check the voicemail until it comes time to delete it. I used to own a bar and grill and would get all sorts of calls on my cell from numbers I didn't know. So I just started answering them all with hi. This is Plow_King. Unless I knew it was a friend, then it was hi, this is Plow_King. I don't give a beep why you are calling. I did enjoy having my bartenders screen the house phone while I was sitting there enjoying a cocktail or two. No. Plow_King just stepped out. Can I take a message? Reading the comments. I didn't know spam calls were such a problem for so many people. I usually pick up unknown callers. Since I have a tendency not to save numbers for people I don't plan on contacting regularly, for example, most of my classmates/co-workers. So there's a pretty high chance I'll know the person and be willing to hear what they have to say as long as they call at a reasonable hour, even if the number isn't saved. In my case, most of the time it actually is something I'd need to pick up. Like the courier calling about a delivery, or the doctor's office probably should save that one though. Other times it's just people genuinely accidentally calling the wrong number. So by picking up I'm helping them out, letting them know I'm not the person they're trying to call. I can't even remember the last time I got a spam call. It was quite a few years back. I guess the amount of such phone calls you get depends on where you live. Specifically the local data protection laws. No, you are definitely not the only one. Just as I know that I am not the only person that doesn't answer if I know who is calling. It is not a bad habit either. Up. No. Not at all. It depends on the area code. It's a long story, but I've never lived in the region my area code covers. So I know any call with that area code is spam or its family, and I have their number saved. But if the area code matches somewhere I have lived, I do answer.